Alright, it's the Discount Pikachu, everyone. But what makes this Discount Pikachu stand out from the rest? Its ability to fly! And that's it. Look at this little rat. Look at its stupid, adorable face. It thinks it can woo me, get me to lower my defenses. Charm doesn't work on the battle-hardened. But please try anyway. I feel like this thing's job is to get pummeled, unless it's making friends. But what about its stats? Whoa, easy there, Tiger. Okay, electric flying type. Super shrimpy. Favored by children in bathing suits. Got it. Oh, it has no health. And it's weak to rocks and ice. That last joke might have been over your heads, kids. Look at how pouty it is. Shell Shocker! Oh, but it's got a golden shiny. Oh, it's in. It is in. I want it on my team, and I want it yesterday. Together, we will rule the world. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's also a gacha OC. Oh, look, the devil. I'm not kidding. So Giratina, that's this thing's name, has two forms. There's the tank version, or altered form. Then there's the spooky snake version. I like the one with the legs better. This one looks like a nightmare centipede. This one reminds me of a giraffe. I don't know either, alright? Oh, heck no. Giratina is that one coworker that never gets along with anyone, unless you throw your balls at it. Arceus told Dialga and Palkia, hey guys, you gotta keep this thing under control. But how are we supposed to do that? Banish it to the Shadow Realm. And so Giratina was lost. Until she wasn't. Oh wait, they're hugging. Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch. The shiny is, no less terrifying. Can I see some stats, please? A ghost and dragon type. But how tall? Oh! I think it's a new record. Both of its forms have different stats, but only its origin form is weak to the ground. I know your weakness, you terrifying Kakarocha. Don't raise your voice at me. Okay, shut up. I'll do him. Free Willy, you guys like this guy. This is Green Ninja. He's a frog that's also a ninja. His mega is simple yet endearing. Let's go with that. He had a brief fling with Ash Ketchum. He was kind of an obscure bad guy in Detective Pikachu. Oh, that's just unsettling. And has the coolest looking shiny ever. Does it come in black? Here's Green Ninja beating the crap out of Sceptile. His stats are okay-ish. He's gonna be able to hit first most times. But I know what you're thinking. Why does this card exist? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. But I know what else you're thinking. Does it hurt getting hit with one of those shurikens? Well, let's ask Dave. Hey, Dave! Yeah. Dave's dead. So, no. But is Snorlax best boy? Well, let's check his stats first. Wow, there's female Snorlaxes? Tapu Bulu is the same height. Oh yeah, he was in Detective Pikachu. Oh, that's speed. He is only weak to fighting. That makes so much sense. You know, Snorlax is a big guy. Like, really big. But still really cute. Did you know that Game Freak based Snorlax's design off of one of their own employees? That's so awesome and so messed up. This is another guy that makes a pretty decent plushie. Oh, this is the guy right here. Wow, even Team Plasma had one. Remember when Snorlax teamed up with Eevee? Yeah, that was kind of funny. You guys remember Pulverizing Pancake GX? No, of course you don't. The most notable appearance of Snorlax I can think of is in the comics. He was a really important member of Red Sawoma. If you guys haven't seen this meme, you're missing out. This is getting confusing. Okay. Altaria is from that really old movie called Forbidden Planet. She's also on the cover of the film, and would you relax? Altaria is a burb that evolves from a cuter burb and looks so adorable when it's angry. Its cards are usually normal type, despite Altaria normally being dragon type. It has one of the best shinies, and its mega is more floofy. Look at all that floof. You got a 50-50 chance of getting a boy or a girl, and its stats are something to yawn at. Its weaknesses stay the same, except it switches rock out for poison in its mega. No, I don't get it either. It also has a GX card with the weirdest GX. Asleep and heal all damage, huh? Oh my gosh. Wait. What? How small is that girl? If Mega Altaria is almost 5 feet long, then she'd only be... You know, we're just gonna drop it. Did you guys know Altaria stole Articuno's tail? Naked! Even worse! Mew! Meow! 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 Man, that's not annoying. Look, a fetus that can fly on its own and apparently gets brain freeze and it's shiny. Okay, that's kind of cute. Mew is the mythical Pokemon that the famed Mewtwo was cloned from. Oh my. They seem to get along nicely, except that one time they, killed Ash. But who cares? Mew is a psychic, but is not Sean Spencer. That is the worst picture of Mew I've ever seen. Holy what? Okay, it's weak to bugs, ghosts, and the dark. Pro tip, if you have one of these, it's not as rare as you might think. Sorry, guys. Oh, hey, Mew is like a mascot or something. I love this card. Oh my. Trying to get a picture of this thing in PokeSnap was next to impossible. Mew is pretty cute. I wonder what its Mega would look like. Oh, yeah. The Dialga. It is beautiful. Like the calm after a storm. It can be eerily peaceful until it goes, screw you guys! I'ma use Chaos Control and freeze time. Oh, baby. I love this beautiful Pokemon. Dialga is a Steel and Dragon type that's unfortunately seen its fair share of abuse. You'll pay for this, Cyrus. Would you just look at those stats? Mwah. Beautiful. And before you guys rush to the comment, oh, it's gonna be so weak to ice. Actually, it's not. See? It's only weak to fighting and ground. Look at all of these resistances. And it's shiny. Look at that. Is that teal? It's so pretty. Seems like they toned it down a little bit in later games. But still, shout out to Rated Shadow for producing this artwork right here. To say nothing of all the cards, look at that full art. And this very confusing EX. I love using this card competitively. It doesn't hit very hard, but oh, take another turn. Okay, let's talk shinies. There's good, there's bad, then there's even worse, then there's meh, and then there's unnoticeable. Alolan Geodude is cool, but Alolan Graveler looks like burnt cookie dough. Absol's is subtle, kinda like Lugia. But Lucario's looks like poop. Gyarados is one of the few guaranteed shinies. I love the palette swap thing. Any of the jet black ones, especially this one, are just so cool. Meanwhile, this guy and this guy look like they have some weird, incurable disease. Some of the best shinies, some of the most unnoticeable. Then there's the God tier. Switching the color of flame is a nice touch. Personally, I like blue shinies over pink and green. This just doesn't... I think it's odd how shinies don't get any cool stat boosts or anything. It's just the same old, just really hard to come across. Okay, I think Marshadows is a step up. Good job, man. Oh my, I want... Beware, lest ye catch these hands. Or wings. Or flippers? What the heck are those things? Probably gives great hugs. So, Lugia. Lugia is a bit of a fan favorite. And man, is this Pokemon powerful. This one Pokemon keeps each of the legendary birds in check. Not only that, Lugia's got a shadow form that has its own card. Look at this thing. 300 H, 1,000? I'm pretty sure this isn't legal. But I know what you're wondering. What about his stat? Well, I can honestly say they're truly legendary. When your lowest stat is 90, then you're doing something right. Speaking of doing something right, just take a second and admire the beautiful artwork and cards that I've selected for you. How awe-inspiring. You gotta hand it to Game Freak. They created a Pokemon that's not only adorable, he can also be a very scary bird. Plus, you know, swimming and flight, it goes perfectly together. Guys, I'm sorry. No matter. Darkrai looks really janky in this. Darkrai's like a big deal or something. He had his own movie? Did Ash die in it? Is that what you're telling me? Who cares? He's one of the few Pokemon that's good whether it's an E or a G. Or nothing. You know he's edgy when his ability is Bad Dreams. His HP is not good. And he's another... Oh, come on! Really, dude? You? He's literally the pitch black Pokemon. And he tag teamed with Umbreon. When the Nightmare Pokemon sleeps, he has nightmares of this! Wait. Sorry, if we could just pause the Darkrai video for a second. That is a dude! Okay, back to... Oh yeah, this card. His shiny is a good shade of purple. But can we just talk about his face for a second? What is going on here, dude? Is it like a collar? Is it teeth? No, wait. I've got it. It's his choker. No judgment, Cass. I can see what kind of lifestyle you're living. Also, why you ship them and not them? Can we all just agree that Arcanine needs a GX card? Seriously, why hasn't he gotten one yet? To say Arcanine is legendary is putting it lightly. Oh wow, look at him go. He's founded in myth. Transfers very well to IRL, unlike some... He's over 6 feet tall. Has a shiny that looks like a bumblebee or a magnificent statue. Has stats almost on par with Lugia and all the right resistances. I'm looking at you, Fairy. He made several appearances in Generations. And of all the Gen 1 Pokemon, I honestly think that Arcanine and Growlithe have the most timeless designs. Also, have I failed to mention, he's taller than Charizard. See? Right there. Sorry, bro. Well, here's one Pokemon I never wanted to do. Primarina. That stupid freaking mermaid looking thing. Don't look at me like that. I tried, Primarina. I tried to use you. But when your attacks cost that much to do so little, when your stats are that funky, notice I didn't say terrible, and when you're only immune to dragon types, I'd rather go with my boy Lapras. It doesn't help that you're a stage 2. Your retreat cost is kind of insane, and your booster pack art is weird. Okay, like what is going on in this picture right now? She summoned a booble. Look, if you're a fan of this Pokemon, well, good on ya. But have you taken into consideration that its shiny is blonde? Why? That's like the only change, too. By the way, that beautiful Pokemon you've raised, it's most likely a dude. Yeah, that throws things into perspective, doesn't it? Yeah, all that weird fan art you've been drawing, it's for a dude in disguise. The subject for today is the Bat Dragon. Noivern is a dragon, normal, flying type Pokemon. If I had to guess off of all this fan art, I'd say he's pretty popular. Once a member of Ash Ketchum's team, Noivern was definitely the standout Pokemon member. He's also very aesthetically pleasing. Everything about him just fits. And his card, while not always the biggest hitter, always have some kind of gimmick to go along with them. His shiny is green, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't really remember his deck all that well, but I do remember loving his pre-evolution. His base stats are pretty darn good, although his attack stat is a little... He's got kind of standard weaknesses, but he's resistant to everything. If you haven't had a chance to play with him yet, you should do it right now. Quickly, before he eats me out, please. Marshadow? Really? Fine. Marshadow is a mythical Pokemon that looks so underwhelming. Seriously, look at this thing. It's so tiny. But hey, all of his cards, and I mean all of them, are really playable. Crazy if you think about how long he's been here. He even got his own 10. And with more cards coming in the future, seems that Edgy Boy is going to be here for a while. Dang, that's nasty. He's a fighting ghost type. Really 2 feet tall. His stats are, wow. And he's immune to normal and fighting. Again, why are you weak to fairies? What is this going to do to you that's going to cause you pain? Besides looking at it. But I digress. Oh yeah. Didn't Marshadow kill Ash? I mean, the guy's died a lot. Wait, what? Serena is coming back! It's bigger. It's better. Ladies and gentlemen, it's luxury. Wait. Luxury. Oh, come on. Where is it? We found it. Yes, that voice crack was on purpose. Please stop asking. This is Luxury, a member of my dream team, and definitely a cross between a lion and a dog. This was the first deck I ever bought. He's got so many cool cards, and his most recent one is broken. He even had a level X and a break, which even today could easily one-shot this card. And the prettiest shiny award goes to what the... I'm looking for a Pokemon. I really don't like Google. Luxury is beautiful. I had no idea he was so slow. That explains a lot, actually. Oh, look. He's only weak to ground, too. He's just such a pretty Pokemon. Is he, best boy? Oh, you know it. Don't let anyone tell you that you have no potential. You've got what it takes to change the world. You can make your dream come true. The path before you shines bright. You can make it. Everyone has a dark side, but all of us can learn to fly. Just because things don't look good now doesn't mean they can't get better. You are in control of your own mind, your own body. Stand out from the crowd. You can do anything, and no matter what you might think, someone out there loves you, truly loves you. Whether you see them or not, you have to be the one who makes a difference. You have to be the one that makes a change. You can do this. I know you can. Stop giving up. There's more to life than what's right in front of you right now. You can become great. So make it happen. Stop waiting around for someone else to do it for you. Now is the time to change for the better. Do it. This ape is on fire. Oh my gosh, is that fire? Oh, it's another personal favorite. Infernape has ascended. Wow, another starter that's a firefighting type. Wait a second. 3 foot of what? That's not true. That's impossible. How is this guy so short? He's at least as tall as Ash. Oh wait, it doesn't really matter. Not like that attack stat, my goodness. Let's see, it's weak to flying, the ground, agua, and Sean Spencer. Good to know. Can't really tell his shiny apart from his normal. Is he supposed to be sunburnt? I guess the easiest way to describe Infernape is it's that one monkey at the zoo that throws its poop at people. That's so freaking gross. Except it's on fire. and then I fired, and I missed, and then I fired, and then I missed, and then I fired, and then I missed. This went on for several hours. All three of these starters are so good. If you've got Infernape on your team, Team Plasma doesn't stand a chance.
Good evening. I am Dr. Honeydew, and this is my assistant, Baker. I couldn't agree more. Today we will be reviewing a Pokemon, Psyduck. Of course, Beaker. Psyduck was recently in a movie and has been featured very prominently in the anime. Good point, Beaker. Let's talk stats. Oh dear, that Psyduck is getting abused. Psyduck's stats are... Of course, Beaker. Those teeth are unnaturally spaced out. Why yes, it does have a weakness to grass and electricity. How interesting. I've never heard of weaknesses like that before. Hay fever could be a contributing factor, but then how does it get along with Bulbasaur? It does seem to be the butt of many jokes. I wish we understood why, Beaker. At least Psyduck doesn't have to drink its worries away. Someday it could evolve. Excellent point, Beaker. Only if it figures out how first. Well, back to hurting you for no reason, Beaker.
Asked for him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present before the jury, Pikachu and Eevee running! Fun fact, before he was Ryan Reynolds, did you know that Pikachu was fat? Shocking! You heard it here first. How did our adorable friend go from pudgy to Pokemon icon? Well, we sat down with the little guy and tried to ask him a few questions. So, Mr. Chew.
Yeah, what's up?
Tell me something.
Anything for you, sweet cheeks.
Mr. Chew, how did you lose 400 pounds in 20 years?
Oh, that part was easy. I just did some conditioning.
Conditioning, you say?
Totally. Every generation or so, I would upgrade my stats.
Fascinating.
Oh, it gets better. We even made it so I only have weakness to ground.
How does someone have a weakness to the ground?
The ground makes me gassy.
Understandable. Well, folks, you heard it here first. Pikachu, an example to us all. How to lose weight and still be popular. Fade to black.
No. Wait. Tell me, my friends. Which one should we do next?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but... It's Steelix time! Oh! Look at this monster! That right there's a steel snake. The most dangerous in the world. One crack of his tail, and you're a goner. A battle of the century. Here's Steelix pulverizing a Snorlax. Here's Steelix getting up close and personal. Perfect Metal says it all. Here's a full art Steelix that I never pulled. A steel and ground type. Say no more. Wait, there's female Steelixes? Oh, baby. That's bigger than Giratina. And it shoots lasers. This thing's stats have to be amazing.
What?
What? What? How are you weak to your own type?
What is going on? Have I been lied to? I can't believe...
Oh, he's gold! Sign me up right now! Let's talk megas. There's a couple of them. Mega evolutions do what shinies should have always done. Grant stat boosts and a cool new look. Most Pokemon can't mega evolve on their own and require a special connection with their trainer and also a rock, but mostly their trainer. Mega evolution cards, on the other hand, get increased health and only one attack for some reason. I'm just saying, all it takes is a Golduck that knows amnesia, and suddenly your Mega is a big punching bag. Competitive-wise, Megas are on and off. It really depends on who you're up against. But can we talk about design for a second? Some are good, others are unnoticeable. And then there's this guy. Honestly, I've never really liked this Mega right here. Same with this one. If you're gonna go Mega, you gotta do more than just get a little bigger. You need to get chunky or yoked or just open your mouth. Guys, in all seriousness, I really want Megas back. Please bring them back, please. I admit it. I didn't want to do this one. Mostly because this thing is disgusting! Why do you like this thing? What is hanging off of its chin? Why is it always slimy? Okay, I'm actually gonna defend Charizard for a second. When you tell me that this isn't a dragon, but no, this thing is, we're gonna have a problem. I don't care if it was on Ash's team. I don't care how much you like it. Slime is literally built into its design. Look at this fat thing. Get him, Luxray. Just get him. Here's this. Okay, its stats are fine. You know what? That's a good thing. Okay, the shiny isn't that bad either. But you know what is bad? The disgusting fan art that I have to sort through just to make one review. Normally it doesn't bother me. And holy cow, rain doesn't even work. But with the dragon Pokemon, of this I want to see as little as possible. I really hope that makes sense. Y'all need to go to church. So you wanted the Tapu's kid? Well, whoop-de-doo. I have been around the block before with blockhead just like you. Each and every one of them is kind of... Ooh. Okay, I'm done singing. There's the short pink one, the not as short purple one, the yellow and orange one that's as tall as you, and then there's Tapu Bulu. That's a big boy. Bulu is the defensive attacker, Coco is the fast hitter, Finny is overly defensive, and Lele is just special. Like, really special. This card was the meta for so long. Now it seems that Coco's the new meta. Finny is just in the middle somewhere, and we don't talk about Bulu. Why does Pokemon always try to make Bulu look the smallest? Lele is literally about as tall as his bell to his waist, and Finny would only come up to his shoulder. Did you know that they're all fairy types? And their shinies are always black. Guys, I feel like it's overdone at this point. I wonder who's gonna win this. This is getting confusing. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of fan art that shows someone holding Aegislash like a sword. Do you plebs not know the lore? As a dark psychic type, Aegislash sucks the soul out of anything stupid enough, oh, it's also a steel type, to grab its cursed handle. Steel ghost type, okay. Wait, there's females? It's a 5-foot long sword. It also has a shield form and a blade form, with notable differences. That's a few interesting weaknesses. Its shiny is another jet black one. It's kinda cool, I guess. Oh wow, it's in Pokken Tournament. If you encounter one of these things in the wild, thou shalt not touch it. Thou shalt exclusively use thy balls. I say again, do not touch it. But TCG-wise, its new card is running pretty well for me. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because if I know one thing about Sword Dude right here, he'll soon be banned again. Did someone say dinosaur? It's Rampardos? His new name is the Dinosaur. Apparently these two have some kind of long-standing feud. I remember seeing this guy for the first time and being all like, finally! They're digging into dinosaurs! And they breathe fire! And it's shiny! Is red! Isn't it cute? Oh yeah, that one guy had one. This guy needs a mega. Until then though. Wait, there's females? I've seen better, but not much. Ah man, you're weak to all the cool ones. But can we please spotlight this shiny one more time? It's just so pretty. If you called him a knucklehead, would they take it as a compliment? Oh my boys. But let's talk TCG. Like Arcanine, Rampardos doesn't have a GX. He needed one yesterday, folks. What if Pokemon is secretly not giving him a GX in the hopes that we will forget him? Hang in there, soldier. No one's forgetting you on my watch. Woo! A ghost! Rotom is extremely diverse, yet often overlooked Pokemon, who has almost as many forms as Ditto. What I mean by that is that Rotom can possess anything. A handheld fan, a lawnmower thing, a microwave oven, a washer/dryer, a tiny fridge, and even a current of electricity. He's also the only Pokemon I know of that has not only Pokemon cards, but also trainer cards. He also has as many types as freaking Arceus. All of them have a hand in electricity. I wonder why Team Plasma likes him so much. He seems to have base stats, and then everything else. Look at all of those weaknesses. Okay, I really like his shiny. The red is a very nice touch. Oak, you know that can possess you, right? I want to see that fan art right now. Oh, Rotom is also a Pokédex, lovingly referred to as Rotom Dex. And in this form, he speaks perfect English, or Japanese, or Alolan. But even with his help, I still can't understand what the heck this says!
There's a traitor among us.
Who? Well, that's just it, Decidueye. We don't know. Decidueye. What a legend. What a well-dressed, almost always gonna be a dude, 5 foot tall, bravado fuel legend. He even has abs and a surprisingly low amount of speed. How is a bird weak to flying? More than that, how are you weak to your own type? And why aren't you immune to grass? Oh, I'm sorry, would that be too broken? That would be where I cross the line. His shiny is jet black. And apparently he shoots his own feathers as arrows. I mean, nothing against the guy, but I can think of at least like 3 other projectiles that would be way, way better. I'm just saying, Bullet Seed is kind of already a thing. But I digress. Let's look at his cards. Okay, I recognize that one. 2, that's full art, and holy crap, the rest of these are fake. Except it's shiny, but that's just a reprint of this. Oh my goodness, I think he's fading into obscurity. Guys, I think we need to rescue the owl. Freaky.
Oh no. Of all the dumb Pokemon designs I've seen, these are the worst. But this is a close second. Tell me something. How is a Ring of Keys immune to Dragon Fire and Poison? Seriously, this one just checks all the boxes. Doesn't evolve, almost useless cards, no presence in the anime. Did I mention it doesn't evolve? And it's shiny as... Oh! It's gold, it's gold, I like it. Ew, look at all that text. What is this? Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, that's more like it. Klefki seems to be a more support-based Pokemon. As in, you'll use him for abilities and everyone else for combat. Oh no! What are we go? Holy crap! This is cute. This is wrong. Okay, did you get it? Cute, unnecessary, adorable. It's great until it's awful. And it just gets worse. Oh no.
Come sleep, oh sleep, the certain knot of peace. Sonnet 39, Sir Philip Sidney.
Jirachi's whole thing is sleep. Multiple Pokedex entries claim that it sleeps for over 1,000 years. I don't know how as a steel psychic type. It must eat a lot of turkey and pasta. It's immune to poison, but it's weak to basically Halloween. And good luck finding it shiny. This thing slumbers so often you're lucky to run into the original. But don't sleep on its cards. For some reason, this little guy has always packed a punch. Either that or had a really useful gimmick. Excuse me. Ability / Pokepower. Do you guys remember this card? It's so pretty. It's full art though. Oh. But its Celestial Storm has to be one of the best. Its ability is centered on how rare this Pokemon is. Also, it doesn't evolve, obviously, and has its own movie starring Groudon and Absol. Your argument is invalid. Is it a burb? Is it a dragon? No, wait, I've got it. It's one of those weird winged wolf dragon hybrid OC thing that pops up on your For You page every day. So Reshiram is no joke. It has the perfect typing. At 10 feet tall, you might actually be able to ride it. If you can catch it. As a legendary, the Pokédex claims it can scorch the world in fire. But once again, it's weak to its own type. So I'm not sure how that works. By the way, can you tell which one is the shiny? Yeah, neither can anyone else. Reshiram is the opposite to our boy Zekrom. You've got fire and you've got electricity. Angelic and elegant, demonic and dark. Truth, greed. And then there's Kyrian, but we won't talk about him. By the way, Victini was in their movie. That was a weird movie. I actually have this card. Its EX was so vicious. But you guys probably recognize his GX card. Wait, no, not that one. There it is. Yeah, the one that's worth more than your house. Okay, see that's a shiny. Ask and ye shall receive. But don't knock this one. Venonat's one tough little Furby. A bug poison type, huh? You've probably seen him with Team Rocket characters, but I bet you haven't seen standard stats like this before. I have to compliment his resistances, because they're pretty darn oh, come on. Unacceptable. So Venomnat evolves into this thing, and this thing has a really good GX card. But who cares about the evolution when the pre-evolution is so ugly? Seriously guys, don't try and spin this. Now, I've seen some cute Pokemon in my day, and this is just not one of them. In its gold Pokédex entry, its eyes function as radar units. Quote, it catches and eats small bugs that hide in darkness. This thing eats other bug type. Hope your Metapod used Harden, because chances are Venonat is coming for it. Why does this thing have a Mega? I get it. It's, kind of cute, but a Mega? Really? For this thing? We couldn't give Machamp a Mega. Or, Tyranitar. No, we had to settle for a Dino. I just want to throw this out there. Not the worst choice, but so far from the best. Does this thing even have stats? About average height. Oh wow, it has stats. But it can't run to save its life. Not even when Mega evolved. Normally it's weak to fighting. Unless it's not. That's a very up close and personal EX. This thing kinda reminds me of Chansey. I mean, it does work with Nurse Joy. Its cards, they're there. But I mean, despite my reservations, if Nurse Joy is okay with it, then I'm willing to give it a pass. Oh gosh, Pikachu, no, not another one. When will you stop skinning your friends? Okay, I admit it, they're cute. They're very, very cute, and Salamence is still my favorite. But seriously, Pikachu, this needs to stop. Like, yesterday. To the person who requested Cloyster, you do know that there's like 1,000 other Pokemon you could have asked for, right? Whatever. A water and ice type. Oh, like Seal. I love how its body style is just... I always wondered how it went from this to, this. It kind of looks like a bullet bill, except Mario can't stomp this one. Look at that defense! Okay, so fire damages it normally. Fighting it with rocks seems to be the best option, and it's only resistant to water and ice. That's unfortunate. Also, its shiny gets more and more blue the further down you go. That's not a shiny, that's realistic. If you play Pokemon Go, you'll see it a lot. Being used by other people, I mean. But what about TCG-wise? Well, its original is something to yawn at. Its more recent iterations are actually usable. I'm just kidding. And its E-Series card is pretty, I'll give it that. Overall, this guy's okay-ish. I mean, if you think about it, Cloysters are just Shelder that never found a Slowpoke. Sucks to suck, I guess? Alright. A rat.
You dirty rat, you killed my brother, you dirty rat.
Who's that Pokemon? If you guessed Pikachu, you're wrong. So this is Dedenne. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And it's got electric and fairy for its types. Kinda cool duality. Dedenne's stats aren't that bad. Especially when you realize that it's only, that tall. And it's immune to dragon types. Not bad for the little guy. Also, his shiny is chocolate. No, seriously, it's chocolate. The little guy is another example of how Game Freak tries to capitalize on how much we like Pikachu without giving us what we want. Psh, you know what I'm talking about. I should mention the little guy does not evolve, and is currently sitting at one of the nastiest GXs ever. And I mean that in a really good way. But the full art leaves something to be desired. If you guys watch the championship battles, then you'll know that this card helped carry the champion all the way through. If you got a thing for little electric rats that constantly hold their own tail, then Dedenne is the guy for you.
No, I don't think it's racist to call Umbreon the Tron Pokemon. Oh, look, the black one! Who doesn't love this Pokemon? Get out. While Umbreon is often associated with Espeon, I personally think that Umbreon looks best when he's next to Flareon. They seem like an unlikely duo, until you compare their stats. I mean, just take a look at this. This is Flareon, and this is Umbreon. They balance each other out. You've heard me call Umbreon the Tron Pokemon before. That would make Flareon it's shiny as gold, boys! Just look at it! But what about TCG-wise? So for those of you that watch my live streams, remember when we pulled the shiny Umbreon? I like this EX card, but it's GX card though. I gotta shout out my wonderful Team Plasma cards. And the E-Series card, absolutely divine. I would challenge all of you, try and run with the duo of the hot guy and the dark guy. A dark fire setup, it's so metal, but not metal the type, just, you get what I'm saying. Hoopa, Loopa, Doompa Dee. Whoa! Does this mean Hoopa has the rings of power? Let's go, Hoopa!
Now you're thinking with portals.
Hoopa is one scary little booger. He goes from a psychic ghost to a psychic dark thing. Seriously, what the heck is that? Interestingly, Hoopa's stats don't change very much. Between forms, I mean. Weaknesses, on the other hand, he's normally, you see what I did there? Weak to spooky ghosts and the dark. But if he changes, he gets weak to bugs and fairies. Interestingly, most of the cards that I've interacted with at least have been his Unbound form. There's a promo here or there. But that movie though, you like legendary? You like mythical? Well, let's put them all in the same spot. And then throw this guy into the mix. Regardless of how scary his Unleashed form is, Mini Hoopa over here seems to be a nice enough Pokemon on his own. You should catch one, then stick your hand in one of those rings. See what happens. Maybe you could wind up petting Rayquaza. Or, stick your finger up Giratina's nose.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what is that?
Oh, really? Wait, you guys actually like this guy? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Let's talk Blue Bunny. Wait. There's female? Comment if you have a female Lucario. One of the best combos ever. Wow, he's kind of short. Lucario in the... Oh! I can see Scarf Shadow wearing this. What do you guys... Sorry. This is his Mega. It kind of looks like he copied someone. I digress. Lucario has mystical powers. He sees auras and stuff. Why is it so hard to see Aura? She's right there. Anyway, those are some pretty awesome stats. Wait a second. Why are you weak to your own type? I just don't get it. Oh, by the way, it could be said that he has a bone to pick with you, and his shiny is gold! Give the goblin some gold! But the card will tell the past, the present, and the future as well. I actually have this card, and this one, and this one, this one. Why are you so broke? Oh, baby! It's like Robot Aslan. Is Solgaleo not the best? Don't get me wrong, Lunala is fine. In fact, she'll have her own video. But Solgaleo, not only is he aesthetically beautiful, his card hits like a truck, and his GX move is so useful. Look at that shine. To think that our little Nebby could become something as beautiful as this, it just makes me so happy. Holy cow, Steel and Psychic? It's like a fairy's worst nightmare. He's 11 feet tall. You can probably ride on his back. Oh, heck yes. Immune to poison, resistant to everything important, only weak to ground, ghost, fire, and whatever that is. But what about his shiny? What am I looking at? Huh? He has more than one shiny? You are officially my favorite legendary, right next to Lugia. It's okay, he understands.